All right, guys. Global Dokkan has gotten a data download, and there is another world tournament coming. Now, I mean, we could just start by talking about this. The fact that Global has yet another world tournament. They are spamming world tournaments right now. This is a good thing. Not well. Okay, they were idiots in 2023 because JP had at like 3 world tournaments while Global had none. For some reason, it doesn't make any sense. And Global was already behind world tournaments, right? So now to kind of like compensate and to get Global prepared for the Global Sync, they're speed running a tournament basically every month, which is way too much. I mean, this is going to be this is going to be world tournament burnout for a lot of people. But it's kind of a necessary evil of getting the global sync happening, right? So even though it's like, oh God, here we go, another world tournament, this is a good thing because again, we're closing in on the global sync being a reality. Like we're starting to get really close. My expectation is that the global sync will happen in August. I think that the worldwide download celebration, in my opinion, is going to be like the first synced celebration, and then moving forward from there, the games are synced. I still maintain that there's a chance not every character that's released on JP will be out on global at that time, but we will see. We will see. If physical Goku Black ends up being like the Part 2 LR this month, as a Dokkan Fest, so you guys like he's replacing the Part 2 LR slot. You get what I'm saying? If he's that this month or in June, that's really good for like how they are planning the sync, right? So pretty sizable data download here. We have all of the type support characters, and then of course we do have the world tournament as well. Yeah, okay, so this is the world tournament JP got in December, I believe. Because I remember using this Gohan around when the Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks LR came out. So global, they're starting to catch up. Definitely starting to catch up. So I guess let's just go ahead and go through Gotan's thread right here and see how things are looking. Okay, so we have Tech Kid Trunks as EZAs in here, the type support EZAs, and then some World Tournament Awakening / EZAs. Super Battle Road stage. The several EZA areas were comboed and combined into the movie EZA area now, which means if you previously did those stages, which I've been recommending global players do, you'll be able to double dip on the rewards, right? Which is nice. So just a lot of extra free stones and stuff like that. An EZA area for the type characters. There's the Dragon Ball story for the Wrath of Dragon movie, next World Tournament, support memory, and the global exclusive ticket stuff. So a lot of EZA characters in here, as you guys could see. We start with Tech Kid Trunks. Pretty sure he just sucks. Yeah, damn, this is a pretty substantial EZA or data download, huh? This guy is just not very impressive. I mean, I don't know. I guess as a free-to-play character, like having some debuffs and some support is certainly nice. I definitely do not mind a free-to-play character having restrictions. Like, this guy is going to be a lot better if you're fighting a movie boss's enemy, right? He's going to have all this support and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just, this Kid Trunks just doesn't really seem too good, right? So there's that. Then we have all the type support characters. So these guys, they're still solid-ish, some of them. More so, I think a lot of the problems for a lot of them. Let's just pull up, like, Kabe is the best one, I think. And let's pull up one who's probably not quite as good. Would be like Tien. So these characters are all functionally the same in terms of their passives, right? Like they give the support right there, but it's just, the typings are different and the class stuff is different, right? That's kind of like what's different between these characters. Their kits are all the same. What makes them different would be, their super attack effect, their links, and their categories. Kabe is probably the best because of this, right? This is ludicrous. This is silly. And then he's a Saiyan with Saiyan lineage, Super Saiyan, prepare for battle. And again, he's a Saiyan, so he's on a lot of these themes. Universal Survival Saga, tournament participants, constantly getting buffs. You guys know how good Kefla is, right? EZA Kefla. She's going to work well with Kabe, of course. And then, we look at something like Tien, right? Tien is just getting attack, worthless. He debuffs, which is good, but like no defensive ability right here at all. Tien character's gonna have a wonky link set. To be fair, I mean he could be solid on some of these teams, so like that's kind of like the difference between these characters. Now, one thing that was huge about them when they originally came out in JP, we were still in the Fusion Zamasu meta. So you'd look at this and it's like, oh my god, like they're busted. But now it's like they're guarding for the portion of the fight that's not really that scary in the 9th anniversary meta. I mean, certainly maybe they could be very useful against like Cell Max. A lot of people are pushing Cell Max. Cell Max, in my opinion, is just a fight in the discussion with a bunch of these other fights, right? Like I would probably say Gogeta Blue is the hardest fight because it's a traditional fight that you can't just cheese with like stunning and bullshit. Tech androids, Ghost Usher, and stuff like that. Like that makes me think less of the Cell Max fight. It's still very tough. I think it's if a character can perform well in there, I think that matters. Like the Blue Gogeta fight, the Beast Gohan Supreme Battle Spectacle fight. There is also the movie Memorial Beast Gohan fight, which I do want to start recording as well, because that fight, Beast at the end is one of these 3 million damage bosses. Plus you have Orange Piccolo who locks in there and shit. Like it's a nasty fight. So it is a good, I think, showcase fight for sure. So yeah, that's the thing. Like in terms of if you're a global player, should you summon for these guys? I mean, I would probably say no, but if you summon on these at all, it's not like the biggest deal. Like I feel like people would like aggressively be like, no, you cannot, no way. But it's not as bad as you're thinking, because these banners, right? You have, is that what it is? It's 2 multis. I think it might be, it's 2 multis. And then it's 30 stones, and you get one of the 2 characters guaranteed at the end. So if you just do the 2 multis on all of the banners, a multi is 30 stones and you're guaranteed to get Kabe or Hit, right? Or, you do the multi here, you're guaranteed to get Kid Gohan or Vegeta. Like, the character, they are guaranteed. So, I mean, these units are not on other banners. This is your only opportunity to get them. They are kind of exclusive. So, it's like, I do think it would be better. Like, if you're a global player, it would be better to summon, do these 2 multis to get them guaranteed would be better than summoning for Dragon Fist or Hirudegarn, for sure. Because the thing is, you're getting guaranteed characters. Remember, it's a gacha. It's a gacha, right? Like, you're getting guaranteed characters. Their impact isn't going to be as crazy, but, I mean, a lot of these characters can still, these are all incredible battlefield characters. Like, there's going to be situations where they will pop up and be effective, but, power creep came for them very fast, considering when they came out, which was, 3 weeks before the really tough fights came out. So there's them. They're solid. They're solid. Then we have a lot of the World Tournament characters. Pretty sure this was one of the really nasty batches of World Tournament characters that was just not very good. I think Gohan and Bojack are okay. I mean, he's fine. I mean, guard against an extreme class enemy, I got no issue with that. He has a 70%. Look at this guy. Like, his free-to-play characters now have guaranteed guard and 70% crit. Like, this guy looks fine. But the only thing is that he's a free-to-play character who's Goku, right? Like, he's not... It's going to be a competitive name. Let's just say that. He seems all right, though. Like, this is not bad. Then there's Piccolo Jr. I actually don't have this guy rainbow. I've never been able to rainbow him. Okay. Sure. On Super. This is good. 25% debuff. Like if we're in Super Battle Road or something like that. Medium chance of stunning all enemies. He looks like a good Super Battle Road character. I kind of, actually, looking at this guy's kit again, like, I like it. This is a good kit to give this character, I think. Because you see, like, they're directly, gearing him up to be a Super Battle Road character. So that makes me, like, people saw EGL Gotenks on JP, and they're, oh my god, he's so bad. Why? It's like, well, he's got a role. He's still a sub-EZA character, right? Like, this is a free-to-play character. He has a clear role. I'm okay with this. Medium chance to stun. I mean, the HP condition, maybe I would say we could have gotten rid of that HP condition. Just medium chance to stun all enemies would have been fine. But, I mean, this guy could win you Super Battle Road fights. I mean, you know, maybe you're a free-to-play player, you do a couple of runs in World Tournament, you say, I'm never doing this again, I hate it, and you use one of your tickets and you get Piccolo. Like, you know, that'll be good. Okay, yeah, he's okay. Here's Siskoku, 150% start of turn. This on Super Saiyan or superhero allies. High chance to seal. Then he's got another additional, and then he does have stun. Also seems solid enough if we're talking about using him in Super Battle Road content. Okay. So not really too bad. He does need orbs, but, you know, not the biggest seal ever. At least he does create orbs. The only thing is, I am never a fan of, like, needing a specific type orb. I think it's not a problem if you need rainbow orbs, especially if you create rainbow orbs. That's not an issue. Or you just need, like, you know, 7 orbs in general, but you create rainbow orbs. That's not a problem. You know, but when you need specific type orbs, it does oftentimes, you know, like the LR Gammas aren't really so bad because in literally all 3 phases, there's multiple different orbs they could get, right? It's either in STR AGL, then the second phase in STR AGL, and then the final one, it's either in or STR, but then, you know, the Gamma 1 is changing AGL orbs to in anyway. So, like, that's not really so bad, but, like, this, I just am never really the biggest fan of that. Then there's this Gohan. This Gohan is just good because he's a dodge character, right? Like, as long as you're running him on a full Super Saiyan or movie hero team, he's a nice support plus dodge character. He can get killed very easily, of course, but this is a guy who could also go toe-to-toe with Supreme Battle Spectacle Blue Gogeta because he's dodge. And he is supporting. I like this type of kit on a free-to-play character. This is ideal. Because there is true reason to run this guy. That's why I was probably very, very harsh on High School Gohan, and I should not have been. His EZA, you know, these free-to-play support with defensive mechanics, I'll take it. And then Bojack, I think if you have all of this up, is actually not too bad. The problem here is that Extreme Class Space Traveling Warriors sucks, because Big Bad Boss's characters suck. That's the problem there. And I mean, he's certainly not, like, he's not going to be ready to go. I don't know. But, like, his kid is good, right? Kid is definitely not bad, I would say. This type of kid on a free-to-play character does not bother me whatsoever. We'll see. I think Bojack could be a great Dokkan Fest to come out. You know, villains. Remember, the savior of villain teams is going to be Super Easy. Remember that. Storied Figures Super Battle Road. Bro, I've got no recollection of doing this whatsoever. I guarantee you we could pull it open and I did a no, I had a run. I do not remember at all. Let's see what team I used. Storied Figures. Oh, shit. No, I remember this all right. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys watch this, you sure... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, Hero, you silly boy. Yeah. Yep. Oh, man, yeah. Wait, no. Oh, hey. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll give them some likes. They love it. They love watching the Dodge character die. I'm here to give y'all what you want. There you go. All right, so there's that. Haruta Garden for the win, of course. Here's the movie edition for the EZA area. Again, these are the cooler movie EZA areas, the Lord Slug EZA areas, and then also the Android 13 EZA areas, and then now Kid Trunks added to it as well. All these stages are now in here. You can redo the stages, you get some extra stones and stuff like that. It takes 2 seconds to do. I could hear a lot of whiny babies saying, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. It takes 5 seconds. Remember, guys, check this out. The game does have auto. Although, to be fair, these stages can't be autoed, huh? Like this one, you can't auto that, but auto exists. Like, grinding in this game is not half... Like, people pretend like it's 2016 still. It's not. So there's that. Here's the new stage for the EZA area. There's the medals. Here's the EZA area for the attribute EZA characters. This one was very easy. I believe for this one, all you had to use was use the type teams. So, like, it's like, you know, for one stage, you're using Super AGL, and then for the next stage, using Extreme AGL, and then it kind of, like, works through all of them. I found them to be very easy. Here's all the medals for them. Here's the Dragon Ball Story event right here, Wrath of Dragon. World Tournament as well. Here's a support memory. Stored figures. Sure. I mean, you know, you could grind this up, use this for the Super Battle Road stage, for sure, right? And then a ticket right there. Oh, this is for the the JP New Year's chest. That's what this is for. Okay. Yeah, that's what that is. Which you can just get, like, some, you know, turtle shells, elder kais, you know, dozing kais, stuff like that. So, there we go. Let me know what you guys think of... Oh, the World Tournament is next weekend. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about the global stuff right here. Looks like kind of like the part 2-ish stuff is going to be these guys. I do not anticipate... Like, after they drop, the next banner Global's going to get is Dual Dokkan Fest at the end of April. So, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.